Well, I think I'm done. So, hi guys. Miss Piggy's not coming to morning message today. I have a poem, so I guess we'll do it without her. Worms. Did any of you go outside and look for worms? I hope so. We're gonna do a little poem about worms. I'll just put my marker down. I was just drawing some. And there are 3 kinds of worms in this poem. Fat worms, skinny worms, and long worms too. So this one is fat worms. Oh, you remember our word that we spelled on the morning message yesterday with Piggy. Worms. Sorry, I forgot. Fat worms, skinny worms, and long worms too. See them wiggling? What can we do? Tunneling deep in the cool, dark soil, they always seem to work and toil. Fat worms, skinny worms, long worms too. See them wiggling? What can we do? All right, let's do some actions because it's Think It Through Thursday. So let's think. Fat worms. How about fat worms? Skinny worms? Long worms too? See them wiggling? What can we do? That works. And then I'll just read, tunneling deep in the cool dark soil, they always seem to work and toil. Fat worms, skinny worms, long worms too. See them wiggling, what can we do? Here we go, you ready? Let's do the actions together, ready? Fat worms, skinny worms, long worms too. See them wiggling, what can we do? Tunneling, let's tunnel. Tunneling deep in the cool dark soil, they always seem to work and toil. Here we go again. Fat worms, skinny worms, long worms too. See them wiggling? What can we do? Well, I'll tell you what we can do. Let's look at a worm that Miss Piggy got us. It's in this container. She left it here. Oh, there he is. There. I don't like touching worms. There he is. He looks a little bit dried up. Do you know worms don't like it dry? They have to be moist. Most of their body is water. If they had 100 pieces, their body would be 80 pieces of water. That's how much water they're made of. He's moving a little bit. And they don't like the sunlight because it dries them out. So they usually come out at night. And I know we were talking about how they're near mud puddles. The reason they come up in the puddles is because if it rains really hard, it goes into the dirt, and then the worms can't breathe the oxygen down there. So they have to come up to the surface to breathe because the water plugged up all their tunnels. So there's our worm. I don't know if he's a fat worm, a skinny worm, or a long worm. I don't think too long because this bowl isn't very big, but he's definitely moving. See right there? Worms actually are not even a he or a she. They're just an it. And they move by stretching their bodies, making them long and short. They don't have feet, they don't have hands, and they don't have eyes. Well, I wonder what you could learn today about a worm. Maybe you could watch a video or read a book. That's your choice. Let me just close the lid. We're going to give you some darkness. Another fun thing you could do today is make a worm tunneling through the ground. Take a piece of paper and you fold it in half that way. We're going to pretend this is the ground. And you can cut strips in the paper like this. Don't go to the edge or you'll cut it all the way. Now, you can open it up like that and make yourself a little worm. Another little fun fact, worms can have up to 10 hearts. I chose 7 hearts because I have 5 humans in my family and 2 pets. So 5 plus 2 is 7. And then I'm going to have my little worm go in and out. I've got to think this through. Under and over and under. And there he is. He's going to peek out. Here he comes. Maybe you could make your worm about the length of your foot and take your paper and make a tunnel and think it through. Under and over, under and over. You could do that. Go find some worms, but most of all, have fun and think, moms and dads, what time will you go worm hunting? Or what time will you do this craft? Remember yesterday we learned about time. You could practice that through the day. So everyone, have a great time today.